The rudimentary attention and the painful surgery, which was inadequate, left Saint Ignatius with a lump under the knee of his right leg and made one leg shorter than the other. An unsightly view for a courtier, according to him. So he asked the surgeons to just cut it away, but the surgeons warned him that the pain would be greater than all that he had suffered thus far. His elder brother also advised against this unnecessary distress and said that he would never subject himself to such excruciating pain. But the young Ignatius was adamant and chose, in his own words, to be tortured. And he bore this torture with his unusual or habituated soldierly endurance. He had an unbelievable capacity to tolerate pain. Post-surgery, he submitted himself to an agonizing traction to lengthen his leg. This slow and painful recovery required a considerable period of immobility. During his recuperation, he wanted to engage himself with reading fiction, which was unavailable in the castle. Instead, he was just given 2 books, Vita Christi of Ludolf Saxony on the life of Christ, Flos Sanctorum, a selection of lives of the saints gathered by Jacobo de Varas, both in Spanish. He read these books many times over, but the young Ignatius confessed that his initial readings were interrupted by profane and carnal thoughts. One of the thoughts was his desire to impress a certain lady of high nobility. However, he overcame these ordinary and profane thoughts by rereading these 2 books, which was the beginning of an experience that inspired his imagination in a direction different and quite contrary to his previous desires. I think this journey of discernment begins here. What can we gather from these episodes of young Ignatius? Firstly, his immense and exceptional capacity to endure pain. It showed he was strong-willed and a man of infinite courage with an indefatigable energy of mind and body. This is truly inspirational, but not all mortals are blessed with such willpower. However, we get inspired by these actions of our fellow human beings, and such inspirational episodes can help us in our own small moments of crisis. Secondly, serendipity. The aftermath of the Battle of the Pamplona, when young Ignatius was much affected by the unanticipated consequences of his purposeful action, this stands as a beacon of hope to all, both to the obscure and the famous, and most importantly to the people who see no hope. Since there are more things that happen in this inexhaustible world than what the mortal mind can fathom.